Hello, welcome back, gamers. I am DM David, and I'm here with the 6 adventurers that you guys know about. I am with Artorias, Relexor, Aerendyl, Armando, Tommy, and Blixa. Where we left off yesterday is they had an encounter in the hallway with a Kobold trapsmith. Now they were looking into his room and found a map mimic where we left off. So I guess we will start with combat at the very beginning of the session today. All right, and let me pull up the turn order, and it is Tommy's first to act. He is deafened and blind. Nah. Yeah, his eyes. Okay. I checked the. It goes by Dex modifier after that, so I checked all the Dex modifiers. I already did the initiative, guys. Darn it. You are 7. I got it written down. You are 7, Armando. You see the door is already open. Okay, and you see it looks like a map wrapped around his face. Okay. Yeah, of course. And now you find out that it's a mimic. Because you just see a piece of paper on his face and you're like, hey, I'm going to pull it off. And then, oh, now my hands are stuck. Right? Okay. Okay. It is his turn. He's going to attack. Does a 17 hit you, Blixa? Did you have spell slots available before the encounter? Okay. 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 So yeah, you can You can cast shield if you want. True. True. You take 3 bludgeoning damage. You're just stable. Yeah, you weren't killed outright, so you're just stable. You don't have to make a death save, but you're still unconscious. Okay, that's the end of your turn. You can't do anything. Okay. 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 No. Cabal is actually very familiar with the Underdark, and so yeah. Uh, oh well, Blixa kind of got himself in a little predicament. I think I have a thing that can help him out. So he takes out this small vial, and we'll give it to Blixa, and it's a healing potion. Yep. He. Yeah. 6 HP. That's what he'll do. Aerendyl. Yep. You're going to touch a mimic? Is that what you're going to do? Or are you going? Okay. You you okay. He does have an AC, so you can try to attack him with a rapier. It says rapier. Okay. A 13 misses. Okay. Relexor. Way back there. Hello? Super quiet. But I'll turn up some tunes. It's Relexor. Oh, he did a double move to get there? Okay. Okay. Just to let you know, the Mimic has the adhesive ability. So you touch him, you're going to be attached to him. Okay. That. Yes. 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 Sweet. Okay. Okay. Swing. You crit. Okay, you hit him. No, I've already did the crit damage. It's already in there. So you did 20. You did 20 damage. Yep. It's well, it's still flying, flubbering around, but yes. It kind of loosened up on its turn after you went unconscious. So okay. Is there somebody? You can't end your turn in the same space. By the way, in the same space as another player. I moved him. Okay. Disadvantage. You still hit. 10 piercing. Yeah, he's still flapping around. Tommy, you got a map on your hands. Yeah, it would be considered grapple, so you can try to escape. DC. I think I know the DC. Check. The grapple, basically, the grapple check. Yeah. I get the DC. Yeah, you're able to break 3. Yep. Okay. So the map's turn, and he's going to probably swing at the guy who critted him with the Warhammer. That's what he's going to do. Attack. It's his turn. You got to do that on your turn. Does a 17 hit you? Okay, so you take 6 bludgeoning, and now he's attached to your face. Okay, Blixa, your turn. Well, you're still unconscious, right? Oh, yeah, you got potion. Yep. Acid Splash. It didn't affect him. The acid just kind of like becomes like water droplet looks. Like it forms droplets on the map, and it just falls right off of him. And now it's Kobold's turn. See what the draw does. I think 15 barely hits, and that was the killing blow. So yeah, he dies. There we go. All right, now I'm going to end initiative. Clear. There we go. All right, you're out of initiative. So when the map moved off the table, under the map there was this. It looked like a secret compartment on top of the table, and there was a padlock, like indented into the table. So it was like you couldn't see, and when you were looking on top of the map, you couldn't see a padlock because it was embedded into the table, and that's what you see on top of it. When you guys look at the map, it looked like a drawing of the area that you guys are in, and it has in words in common, mimic mother, and it showed the location of the chest of where you guys were at. You guys killed the mother of this mimic earlier. Okay. What are you guys gonna do? You're not going to ask for aid. They need to give it. So you get 2 vials, and that is it. This tiny mimic barely had any veins of ichor. It was small. It's tiny. Okay, so who's going to investigate the table? Yep. So you look. Let me do my check real. You barely, you were looking at the lock, kind of like really looking at it. You barely were able to tell that there is a sharp sliver on the back side of the lock. It looked like if somebody tried to grab it, it would cut them. Mage Hand is not a spell slot. Yeah, Mage Hand is a cantrip. No, spell slots. You do not regain spell. Yep. Go ahead and this lock is pretty mundane. Yeah, you were able to pick the lock. Okay, that's okay. When you open up this top side of this desk, it looks like it's way deeper than it actually is. And so, like, you would look at the bottom of the table and see that it's pretty flat, and then you look at the opening, and it almost looks like if there was a chest. Like, so, what you see is pull it up. I don't have it. Is this it? Nope. One more. Yeah. Okay, so you see a stick like about 6 inches long with a blue gem at the nose. You see like this circlet with it's a gold circlet with several gems around it. With like a star on the middle part of it. You see two like a wand, but you see 2 bottles, a potion, like a potion. One of them with a toenail in it, and another. It's a you guys have seen this liquid before. It's a red liquid, but this bottle seems a little bit bigger. You see a beautiful instrument. Let's see if I have an image of it. Yeah, I do. Show to players, everybody. This is. You see several figurines and stuff, like art objects, and then there's a bag of coins and stuff in there. So these are the art objects. I will tell you that it's magical or not, but I won't tell you the properties. That an arcane check does it identify? Sure. You're kind of you have an arcane history, and so does Relexor, a studied. So I would give it to you. You're torn between it might be a detect magic or maybe a magic missile kind of one. Relexor, you would definitely know what it is. I'm glad that you did the check. It's a wand of magic missiles. And there's a circlet, like a headband type thing, a musical instrument, some coins. This is the coins. Yes, he's gonna. I'm pretty darn sure people are just gonna like put stuff in the loot pile. All right. So that's what you guys find. Uh, and my bad. There was one more thing. There is a large key with a dragon figurine on the on it, and key. The wand of magic missiles can be used by anybody. It doesn't require attunement. Well, yeah. It has seven. It has 7 charges. Wow, I roll max. It has 7 charges. Kobold will mention and say, well, I do have something we can use for a long rest, but we, the boss, he takes out this stone with like a face, like a side of a face on it, and he whispers in it, and he says, yeah, the boss wants to know where they're going. This place seems to be a dead end, but there must be another location that we haven't discovered yet. He kind of wants to know that. Yeah, but before the end of the day. All you can, if you just want to, if you want to identify the potion, you don't need to do a check. You just take a taste, and you will know what it is. If you just take a taste, unless it's chloroform or some like extremely toxic, it wouldn't affect you immediately. All right. Potion of superior healing. There's another potion with a toenail in it. It's green liquid with a toe, like a toenail in it. So you're going to take a taste. It's a potion of stone giant strength. Yep. The DM just gave you a potion of health. He wants you to progress forward. The poison gas, you make a check like every freaking 6 seconds, so you don't need. I'll say that you guys. It only lasts an hour anyway. It's fine. Plus, if you were poisoned, you would have disability on or disadvantage on all attacks and ability checks. So it's kind of gnarly. Yeah. Or a wand. Or a wand. I literally just gave you guys a wand that has max charges now. So, uh, oh, uh, Kobold will hand 5 berries to Armando and 5 berries to Blixa. You guys need to know the things that you guys got. I put it in the chat. Okay. Go forward. Six. Yeah. And then you got to roll a d20. You would have to roll a d20 on the last one. Yep. Okay. You don't see any traps. I'm just going to go ahead and say with a very low DC that you would probably succeed. But you do not see a keyhole. But when you take the key close to the door, a symbol will show up, and a spark of light will go from the symbol on the door to the symbol on the key, and then the door will all of a sudden you'll hear a click as if it unlocked. When you walked outside, you saw ashes as where the animals were. Okay. I'm going to put up some battle song. Everybody does. What? A loot-ish? Yeah. Yeah, if you're a bard, you would be able to. I think it would say right that if you're a bard, that you have proficiency in it. Okay, so what you guys see is you see a group of kobolds facing a statue. The statue looks like a hooded figure, and it looks like it has a draconic face. and they look like they're like praying to it. And when they hear the click, they will turn around and see you guys. And so, yeah, if I would go ahead and allow one more person to step in, and then it'll be initiative, just so it's not such a bottleneck. Okay. So do your initiative. Oh, there it is. 20. Now. Oops. All right. It's not your turn. It is so not your turn. So control. Yeah. I refreshed it because the trap's in. So you guys don't see this kobold, but you hear a large cranking sound. And this pillar right in front of you guys has some swords on it, like hanging swords. And when you hear the crank, the swords will kind of fall, like horizontally, and then you start seeing them slowly spinning. So if you're anywhere near these pillars, this round won't take effect because it takes a little bit for them to wind up. Stuff is going to happen, which Tommy is in range right now. If you're within feet, or I got it centered like right on top of the these two front ones. The back ones do not have swords on them. And that's that. That's your turn. No, well, they're trying to do something to you. Marketer. I don't know. Do you have one? Did you know? Unless you got one from somewhere. If I have it in the right mode. Yes, you hit. Yeah, you were murder hobo, full on. Well, it really hasn't taken a full turn yet of rotation, so I'm not going to give you that information just yet. Because it's just starting. Second wind, you mean action surge. Yep. Yep. No takebacks. It's they've been activated, but it's really it would take effect next turn. No. Which one are you trying to do? Right now, there's a pillar in front of you. Yeah, you would. So a 6 misses, and so you miss. All right. Relexor. Okay. You notice, yeah, 17 hits, and you notice that there is one kobold that looks different. He has like these paper-like wings, and he's the one in the frontmost. Yeah. So 4 damage to that one. Okay. Yeah. Do you got vision? Control. Yeah, he does. He has superior dark vision, so he can almost see everything. Yep. 26 piercing. Yeah, he fires an arrow and it goes right. He had his mouth open and it goes like right in his mouth and it just and dies. Right. He's gonna stay there. Okay. Now it's this guy's turn. He sees this madman come breaking through the door and just Ochko two of his guys. He a red crystal will form in front of him, and it will grow red hot, and a spell is going to come from it. I will tell you once I cast a spell. Cast spell. A 22 hits you? Okay, so 3 beams of red hot are come flying at you, and you take 2 fire damage and 9 fire damage. The other one didn't hit you. Yep. Okay, and that's the end of your turn. It is the other kobold's turn. There is 2 left. One of them is going to go right here, and he's going to swing at you. What's kind of different is these blades fall just right above them as this one's swinging by. So melee. As he tries to stab you with a dagger. And you take 5 piercing as he hit you. This one is going to take out a crossbow. This one back here, he's going to go beside him, take out a crossbow, and try to shoot at you. I'm going to burn one of my inspirations and get advantage on this, and he will hit you. And you will take... I don't have this one down. You take 4 piercing. And that's the end of his turn. Now this trap. There's these dragonic statues in the wall over here on the far side. Their mouths are going to glow red hot, and a column of fire is going to burst from them. And it only affects 1 person in the path. So, Artorias, I need you to make a save. A deck save, yes. This is D&D. 15. DC 15. So you fail, and wow, you take 6 fire damage as a column of fire hit you. Aerendyl, your turn. That one, yep. Nine does it. Okay. Tommy, your turn. Okay, so your check is 21, right? All right, so they need to do their perceptions to see if they can. Okay, that one doesn't see you. That one doesn't see. So yeah, you're in. The fancy one. So are you doing sneak attack, basically? Or advantage? Yeah. Yep, so advantage. 23 does hit. 11 damage. Yeah, he's still standing. Okay, it's your turn. Blixa. Yep, that's. Three D4, or no, wait, if you just click on it, it should come up and you say you spin the second level, because that's what basically what it is. Who are you going to fire it at? Yeah. You get three darts from a level 1, and then you get one extra for another level. It's alright. I just need to know damage and who you targeting. So you rolled a 4, a 3, 1, and a 2. So where do you want the, we'll do lowest, where do you want the 1 to go? Here, I'll do it for you since I see there are 2 of them. Yeah, you shot 4. Okay, when you do that, he is going to say something draconic and you're able to hear it, and he will say, away, and a force of shield will form in front of him and deflect the magic missile. And then that was, and then one over there. So I'm going to say that you did the 4 on him, and you killed him with 1 dart. And that's your end of your turn. And now it is trap turn, and the only person that it affects is Artorias. And I actually have to make an attack roll against you. A 24 hits you, and you take 5 slashing damage. So it only hit 1 person. Okay. That's your turn. Yes. No, you don't. He has shield on him. Well, he's already used his reaction, so of course he won't take a swipe at you. Armando, your turn. I don't know. I don't see through your eyes. Yeah, it looks like you're able to see him. Miss. Yep. Nope. Relexor. Yeah, 7 doesn't hit. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's his turn. So he is going to try to do the same thing. He's a red crystal is going to form in front of him, and he's going to channel energy into it, and 3 beams are going to erupt from it. 1 at Relexor and 2 at Artorias, because that's... Wow. None of them hit anybody. He rolled pretty good damage on it though. He sucked at a 9, 6, and a 7. So yeah, doesn't do much. All right, so it's the end of his turn. So the shield goes away. So Kobold gets his attack. Kobold. Uh, 24 hits. Most definitely. Yeah, that would hit him with the shield. Okay. Now, kobolds. There's no more kobolds. This trap, same thing, but it doesn't look like it affects anybody. Nobody's in the way. As 2 red hot columns of fire from here and here. Go shooting. Coming out. It doesn't affect anybody. All right. So next, Aerendyl. Eight doesn't hit. Tommy. Uh, 18, he is going to say something in Draconic again and say away, and a shield will form in front of him as your dagger bounces off of it. Okay. 24 hits, wow. 2 piercing with 5 damage total. Ouchie. Okay, he can't take a swipe at you. He uses reaction. Okay. Blixa, your turn. Uh, 20 doesn't hit though. Yep. You can step further in. Yeah, he's safe. Yeah, yeah, Kobold's safe. Okay, no bonus action. Okay. Okay, this trap, as the blades swing, there seem to be swinging faster and faster. Nobody is in the path of the blade, so that doesn't affect anybody. Yeah, yeah. Actually, let me. I got cool little looking blades. They're a little bit bigger. They're a little bit bigger than that because I wonder if I can make them a little, just slightly a little bit. There we go. Yeah, yeah. You want to be prone? Okay. Uh, they are 5 feet off the ground, and there's about 4 of them. There we go. And now it's end of his turn. Artorias, it's your turn. Do you have a fighting style that allows you to do that? Like, okay, no. You don't have, you're not Battle Master, so no. Non lethal? Yeah. Yeah, you can say non lethal. How do you have advantage? I'm not using flanking rules. I'm not using flanking rules. 12 doesn't hit. Okay. And where's turn order? There it is. Armando Dodo. You are moving in the path of the blades as they're spinning so rapidly. They'll still hit you. Okay, you're safe. No, ranged weapons have disadvantage if somebody's prone. Yeah, I don't think you would have disadvantage on the attack roll. Nope. Relax. And it is Relexor. You got a cantrip with that hammer. Okay. And 17 misses. Okay. It is his turn, and what has he got left? All right, so this is cool. He's going to take out a diamond, and the diamond is going to glow and turn different colors, and then about a 4-inch ball will come from it, and he is it's going to be thrown at I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A D10. A 10 for the target. 1 and 2 is not Armando, Donald, and then it goes Relexor, Blixa, Kobold, Armando. No. So it's going to Artorias, and you take 21 fire damage. As the ball hit you. And yeah, 3d8, he rolled so good. 6, 7, and 8. Okay. That is his turn, and he doesn't have a shield anymore, so Kobold has a turn. We're No, it's an attack roll. It's Chromatic Orb. It's an attack roll. Yeah. Yep. Disadvantage. I know. I know. Yep. And yes, you use your reaction for opportunity attack. No, no, you. Okay. So Kobold gets a turn because it's after his turn and shield went away. You rolled a 12? Oh, I don't see the 12. Oh, there it is. My list is a little bit bigger because stuff's happening in the background. So trap 10, again, fire, columns of fire. You guys are out of the effect, so it's not affecting you guys. And now it's Arendyl's turn. 16 hits. And he's out of spell slots, so he's... And you deal the death blow. Superior. You guys don't know that? Let me pull it up. Yeah, I know. It just makes me gotta look up stuff. Eight 8d4 plus 8. The person giving it. You see, guys, a lever on the left-hand wall, and they are still spinning. He didn't have anything on him. But with the investigation, I'll go ahead and give you that you were looking around the room too. The draconic figure statue, he has his hands out, but one hand like turned backwards, and it one hand. Okay. Okay. When you do, you hear a loud. You feel the floor vibrating a little bit, and as the same time, this large door, the steel one that you guys saw, I need to go here, moves apart also, and the floor of the previous room that you guys were at opens up like that. And when this hole opens up, it has a spiral stairs leading down. And Kobold will say, "Is like, we found the area to the next room, so I think I can use this now." And he takes out a gem, and it's green color, and he draws on a wall. Draws on what wall will he want to do? Oh, you pull the lever and the blades stop. Nope, no useful gear. I've given you guys so much stuff already, so no more. He's going to draw on the wall with this blue gem, and a white outline will form around it, and it will form a door. You'll open it up, and it has a small hut in there. And he's like, you guys can come in here, and I can give the boss an update on what's happening here. And of course, if you guys already know, that's a tiny hut spell. Well, this hut lasts 8 hours. Yeah, I'm giving you guys a long rest. I'm giving you guys a long rest. And during this time, Kobold will actually try to talk to Tommy. He's like, "Hey, what happened back there? That guy seemed to know you. He called you, what was it, a TC or what was it?" Um, how do you know him? I'm kind of curious about the. Think this affects the mission, so I kind of do want to know. Well, that's good that you two are on different paths. I just don't want any personal feelings to get in the way. Okay. All right. All right. So he's gonna end the conversation there. If anybody else wants to chit chat a little bit and say anything during the long rest. You got one hit dice back, and then during a long rest, you get half the expended hit dice back. Half? Okay. During a long rest, you get half the expended hit dice you got back. You expended two, correct? So you get back one. Half. No. No, you expended 2, right? During when you gained a level, you gain another hit dice, right? So when you take a long rest, you gain half the expended hit dice. You expended 2, you get half. You gain 4. Yep. Yes, I'm pretty sure. It's anyway. You're not level 10. Okay. Any questions? Otherwise, long rest is over. Wait, yeah, it's half your level. Half your level. Half your level, yes. Yes. Do I have the chart somewhere? Charts. I think it's rounded down. It's usually how 5U. Okay. Why are you burning a... Oh. I believe during a short rest, you can make potions, right? So how many you want to make? Yeah, try to make 4. 4 checks. You succeed. Potion of healing. You succeed. I only count 3. You said 4, right? I only count 3. Oh. Oh, I see it now. Okay, so you make 3. Okay, that's fine. $200. I count 100. I got down 25. I got 25 for material costs. That's what I got. Okay, there you go. Long rest over. You guys gonna go down the hole? Right. You just have to bump it back up. If you just click on the arrow, you just have to let me know that you're using it from that. Other, yeah, it's a cursed weapon that targets slashing weapons. At any time you do slashing weapon damage, it deals half damage. Your slashing weapons deal half. Okay, so these steps are really small, and they kind of go. It's a spiral down the outside of this hole. Okay, so everybody gonna go down because I'm not. It's nothing. No checks. I'm taking you guys down. There's nothing else. I'll put you guys on the map. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I'm putting people on the map. When you come down here, the smell of sewer stench is gone, so you do not have disadvantage on your perception checks that rely on smell. And this is what you see. Oh yeah, I need to put Kobold down. Comes down. Where is Kobold? You see rushing water that comes out to here. That's going out to this big opening. Yep, it's a little raft, and then there's this line that goes across, and it looks like people get on the raft and then shimmy their way across. Because you do not see the bottom of this hole. Sure, sure. You can get it back. There you go. Yes. Yeah. No. Uh, you. It's going up. The stairs are because when you came down these spiral stairs, you fell into water that's about ankle deep, and it's kind of rushing to here and making it into the big pool. So you went up the stairs to get out of the water. Sure. When you get about halfway, you hear water stirring, and in this direction, you see like lights moving in the water. This direction. When you Also, if you guys look north, you see a small gnome with black skin, and he's kind of startled when he sees you guys, and he kind of stumbles around and kicks over a barrel, and the barrel knocks into the water, and a purple liquid comes out of the barrel into the water, and he runs away. And he runs away. Uh, okay, say again. I don't think they do. Okay. You get about here, and the lights kind of go in a line, and they kind of like almost like so running lights on a airport. You know, like go they go from closer to further away in a line, and you kind of see that they get closer to you, and you hear more stirring in the water. The purple liquid that you were not nowhere near. Yeah, no. When you get about right here, there's these kind of large crabs with like a human skeleton on their back, and they come climbing on the raft, and they're gonna try to take a snap at you. Let me reveal them. Mm-hmm. Well, at least those two, unless somebody else wants to try to shoot across the raft. Where is his initiative? He doesn't have an initiative button. I need to put it in. It's bad. Okay. Hold on. I gotta put in a macro real quick. It's missing. You would not know what they are. Nope. Okay. And now I need to. Where's my turn order? There we go. I put it in. Everybody who's doing something. Okay. I guess Relexor is going first. It's monstrous. You can't see the top. It looks like as you guys were climbing down, that the ceiling is probably the floor where you came from. Yeah, that mega hits. And 8 fire. Yeah, it's still alive. Okay. And now it's their turn. Do they have something they can shoot? Oh yeah. How high are you? Oh yeah, so they can do. So they're gonna like spread their legs out, and then they're gonna like jump, and it's like a spring effect, and yeah, they're gonna leap onto you and attack you. And they're going to hit you 2 times. And actually, no, everything misses. Relexor. Yeah, they're going to aim for Relexor. Wow. 4 attacks and all of them miss. Okay. And now it's Tommy's turn. 20 hits. On which one? Okay. 20 hits. 7 piercing and 2. It's 9. Yeah, he's still up. Ooh, excuse me. 11 misses. Okay. So the lights get closer to you, and this is what appears out of the water. Go on. uh, and the lights are going to rapidly glow, and a jolt of lightning is going to come from it and try to hit Relexor. I need you to make a con save. Yes. You succeed, so you take half, which I'm so glad you took half. He literally rolled max damage, and you take 12 lightning damage. I'm so glad that you also succeeded, because then you would have been stunned. Oh my gosh. So I guess I need to hit start again, because a few more people. There we go. So I guess it's Relexor's turn, and then everything should be in order, because you guys rolled your initiatives late. Well, yeah, sure. I mean, Tommy went down, and why is everybody rolling their initiative late? Okay. You miss with a 9. Man, that hammer. That hammer. So yeah, they're gonna spring up again and snap, snap. One of them is actually gonna do something different. They have a leap ability where they can leap in the air. The different one, the one further away from you, is doing something. A living creature. I need you to make a con save. You. Relexor. Oh man, this one's nasty. You fail. Let me read, and it's a disease. And you're feeling cold, like a chill running down your spine. And let me see. You start seeing hallucinations on the waters. You start like seeing ghosts and like skeletons rising from the water, which is weird to you. And they're like icy cold. That's what you see. And let's see if the effect happens. Nothing affects right now. No. So I need to put a marker on you. Nothing affects you right now. But you don't need to make that save again. Not for a while. And then this one, I guess, is going to move, and Ned's needs to do a 1d8 for Booming Blade. So do your d8. Tommy? Yeah, there you go. 2 thunder. So yeah, he's going to jump up and swing at you with his pinchers. Uh, 13 and a 21. 9 slashing as their sharp pincers swiped at you. I really don't know how to deal with 3D combat, so yeah. I'm gonna count it as forced movement because of gravity, and forced movement doesn't count as opportunity attack. There we go. Blixa. Okay. So great. So you got a melee combat who's trying to swing at the ground. Now they're gonna have to do range stuff. Got it. Okay. All right. Is that are you gonna do an action? Something? Oh, Artorias. Uh, Water combat. If you have a bow, I believe it's disadvantage or automatically misses because he's on the top. Well, they took the space of the raft. Sure. Okay. Okay. It's still standing. You prep the shield spell. Well, yeah. Armando. Yeah, I know. Okay. With the regular magical crossbow. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Tommy. There's crabs on top of the raft. And you're 20 feet up in the air. 30 feet up in the air. Disadvantage. You're throwing it right because it's top on the. You are 30 feet up in the air, just floating there. Okay, so I had them leap for no reason at all. Okay. Okay. I thought you levitated them. My bad. Okay, that's fine. You can go 15. Does it hit? Yes, it does. 7. Yeah, you kill that one. Woo. Yep. It's on the raft. Okay. 23 mega hits. 1 piercing. Hey. And I need to. 1. Bubbles. Alright, and now this one, I believe, has a whole bunch of movement. Oh, yeah.
He's gonna go over there, and he's gonna do a D6 for recharge.
Woot. He gets it back. So, Artorias, you need to do a con save. Uh, 16 you save, you take half damage, you take 7 lightning damage. Alright, that's the end of his turn. Aerendyl. Throwing a bomb on top of the water. You know what? Sure. By the way, happy birthday. 15 hits. 8 fire, and then he has to do a save for the splash, right? Dex save of 14. He fails. He takes splash. Yeah. And he, yeah. Here we go. Well, I'm gonna say it's went ahead and surfaced for the purpose of it getting hit by a bomb. So it's on the surface. 15 hits. There you go. Here we go. Okay. Relexor, you got crabs at your feet. Or a crab. I'm gonna say sure, you know, because you're seeing hallucinations and you're right now your body feels cold. It's the effect right now. That is awesome because that's what gets over it. It is a disease. Woo. And it specifically does say lesser risk. Okay. The crab's turn, and he is going to take some swipes at you. They've been rolling really bad. Oh, 1 critical fail, 1 critical success. You take you take 20 slashing damage. Slashing damage. You did. He critically success. Rolled a 24. About time I roll a critical. Woo. Blixa, your turn. Although he is not very wise, he's pretty much an average, Yule. He probably, but he succeeded in the wisdom save. Artorias. He's on the surface. Is it a ranged spell? He's in your attack range, so. Okay. Yep, 22 hits. It's just like killing things. Armando. Armando. No. 23 hits. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you kill it. Okay. Tommy. Uh, 13 barely hits. Okay. It's still alive. Yep. They're pretty hardy. And 60 feet, yeah. 13 barely hits. Wow. And you kill it. Woohoo. Inspiration from the DM. Yep.
We're gonna get a load of gravel tomorrow.
Gravel? Yeah. Yep. 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 No. Nope. Give me a quick second. Pull up this new location. Yep. Oops, I was on mute. Nothing there. Let me see. Place 3. 3. There are checks. One person wanted to look at the dumped material that was put in the water, and then now you want to do this. So, what would chronological order? Coming down here, Cabal said that that this place might be a place where they're brewing poisons, and this waterhole leads to the city's water vein. Him just being familiar with the underground down here, so this could potentially be a place where they could put the poison into the water and poison the town. The purple liquid that they put in the water is not the poison. It is actually a fake. And it's inert. There's no effects whatsoever. The purple mushroom field that you see before you, coming in here, you would almost want to gag with it kind of like tickles your throat, like almost like an allergy, with the potency of the smell in this area. These mushrooms are highly toxic. Just by mere touching them, you could get a poison just by touching them. They're very, very toxic. Yep, they do. Alright, just to let you know, my chat window is way bigger than you guys, so if you type in something for me, I probably didn't see it. Very old. Okay, what do you guys want to do? There's more passageways. Of course, I'm looking at. You, whoa! There's a lot. So Tommy, when you approach the statue, it has this. The statue looks weird. It has stone hands, stone face, stone feet, but it has this robe. It almost looks like this robe is real. It kind of flows with the wind a little bit. The hands are collapsed on top of each other. But the robe does come alive, and it has razor sharp edges, and it takes a dagger forms on the sleeve. It has this green liquid dripping from it, and it slashes at you. As this is not a mimic. 14 is the AC. Um, an 18 hits you, and this is the first time it hit you, so you got to do a con save. I'm pretty sure you know what kind of dagger this is. You saved. So you take half damage. You take 9 piercing and 6 poison damage. Well, you're running away, so no. You're... Probably... Yeah, probably Arcana. Nope. 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 Relexor, it's a construct. Yes. Hold on, give me a second before everybody's moving. I'm typing. No, I'm typing. You know what, Tommy? Make a deck save. You save, and you take as a flask of oil come falling from the ceiling and splash on you, and you take 6 fire damage. Yep. He's not lying to you. You don't think he is. So, I want to know what Aerendyl was doing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I Yeah. Yeah. Sure, maybe. Um, sure. Yep. Why I can chit chat with Earndale. Okay. Uh, Arendelle, can I bring you into a DM Whisper channel? All right, there. Maybe without typing, this would be better. This is my DM room. There's some books nearby. There's some incense burning, and yeah. So we chat here. Yeah. Yes. He's. You see potions on the desk. Some books. And looks like alchemic formulas and stuff like that. He will tell you that a sister of a church locked him up here and tied this magical shackle. So, because otherwise he would just dimension sword or dimension door or misty step his way out of here. Uh, but this shackle binds him to this location, and he's been stuck here for over 6 months. He does seem malnourished, but he does have some barrels of like very garbage like food, but he is able to cast like purify water, purify food and stuff. No. But he will try to hand you a book. Do you take the book? He'll set it on the desk and open it up. And do you read it? It seems to be his alchemic, without you making a roll, I'll just go ahead and tell you. It's his notes on his alchemic formulas that he's witnessed and helped. He's a wizard that has been doing some alchemic formulas, because that's what he was imprisoned for, because he's basically in prison doing this for somebody. Yeah. He has 4 bottles of potions. 2 of them have a red color, 2 of them have a greenish color, and greenish purple color. The red ones seem like a healing potion, because that's what normal healing, and then the greenish, purplish ones seem like a beginning stages of the poison. Okay, let me... Where's my book? Oh, here it is. I'm going to put it in your journal. So you should see it. Do you see it? You're up on the, like, yep. He will tell you that he's been stuck here a long time, and this is the formulas that he's come up with, and now that he's seen you, he has like a bit of spark of freedom in his eye, and so he doesn't. So he's basically giving you all the knowledge. Oh, yes. Yes. A DM plot armor kind of rolls over. As you do not possess any tools to break dimensional shackles, I believe is what they're called. He will try to tell you that the it's dimensional shackles. It's a magic item. He will tell you that probably the sister of the church might have it, because she was the one who trapped him here. He will tell you that he's not really sure, but she wore robes of a church and he couldn't see her face. be outside of this, and he hasn't seen her in weeks. But she is the one who's been planning the poison, the one who has been hiring some thieves guild members to basically he spills the beans, like probably what's been going on in the city is probably linked to her. But all he knows is that she is a sister of a church and wore robes that she does not recognize, or he recognizes. Okay. So can we go back in the other channel? Is that fine? Okay. All right, we're back. Yep, we're back. I took Aerendyl to the DM office. Okay. You get that answer. You get that answer. You get silence from him. Right. It's a group. It's a group. Yeah. Hmm. Um, Relexor, can you give me a religion check? He keeps saying, Relexor, the name sister usually refers to uh, a church cleric uh, within, uh, yeah, a sister, like a cleric. Sis Public knowledge cleric. There we go. Like the city would bestow, hey, you were a sister of the cleric type of thing. So, yeah, it's not a secret that you can't like gain a title. Say, hey, I'm going to call myself sister. All right. So where are you guys going? Um, you two would see it because they were ready for you because you let the person, the informant, escape. And I will have you guys roll initiative already. Because there's a lot here. Blixa and Tommy, you both see the guy up on the top stage. He matches the description of the wanted poster. Yeah, the the one on the top, the one with the usually NPCs, important people have silver rings if you have that on. You do see some familiar robes and a scythe wielding person up here. You have it. So, yep, yep. Well, it recognizes robes and death mask and skull bones necklace. I did it because you guys need to watch what you pick up. But okay, we'll go ahead and turn on the battle music. If you haven't realized, these are Smurf Nebula. Death Mask. A few of these guys. And the King. Yep. Yes, they actually have some tables flipped over and have crossbows pointed down the hall. Well, to be nice, I'm not going to have them shoot right away. Okay. Any of them move? Armando. Pretty sure that's going to be pretty darn soon. Real quick, King Skitch has this really giant crossbow, and it has like a magazine below it. It seems like it has several bolts ready to fire. By the way. Yeah, I'm being nice because they would probably kill anybody who just poked their head out. I'm trying to give some people a chance. Yep. Okay. Yep. What was your... It was 18, right? Or 19? So, Arcane Arrow, 15. 15 misses. The Smurf Nevlin are actually pretty hardy. Uh, 20-foot radius, right? Like that? The one on the top of the stairs. Move it. Where do you want it? Move it down further? Right there? What color? Yeah, that's... I'm just going to do purple on the people that are glowing. Yeah, he's super good. It only affect one. Only one. It only affect one, and which is the guy up on near the stairs. No, it's a nuke. It just happens once. It's King's turn. He's going to target. No, he's just going to shoot. Which, yeah. It affects 15-foot cone. So the least falls asleep, right? Oh, blinded. Blind. Blind. Oops. So only two are. Oh, come on. Some of them. The guys higher up on the stairs are. So he will shoot at Tommy with his big giant crossbow with 14. Well, I'm pretty darn sure he's going to hit. Well, yeah, natural one. One of them did hit you though. And as a bolt fires, immediately one reloads and another one fires at the same time. So two crossbow shoots at you. 15 hits you, and you take 12 damage. Blixa, your turn. Yeah. Yeah, your spell DC. And what is the save type? Dex or strength?
Strength saving, or be or strength.
You can only do cast spell once. Okay, the guys with the green, brown dots are restrained. The one that it has a purple dot is glowing. That's it. Relexor. If you're targeting the purple one, you would have advantage. The blinded, you would have advantage. Yeah. Yep. If they had to do a dex, I believe. The brown circles are restrained. Oh. The one on the top doesn't have neither. No. Well, any of the rats don't. They're really awesome. Yep. That definitely doesn't hit anything. Five healing to Tommy. Okay. Aerendyl, your turn. The bunch of vines. Bunch of vines is a brown circle. The fairy fire is actually not affected anymore. It only was a burst. So yeah. If they have a brown circle, they're restrained. If they have the eyeball, they're blinded. If they have the purple circle, they are glowing. That's for his crossbow shots. He on the big one. 19 does hit. What kind of save for whole person? Wisdom or believe? Yeah, you're. I'm going to use my advantage to give him advantage on this roll. He saves, and I believe I'm out. You're not going to kill my guys off that quickly. Oh. It's the glowing guy's turn. He is going to whisper some word. No. He's gonna go burn that yet. Yeah, he's gonna whisper some words, and a symbol is gonna appear on King Werewat's head, and that will be that. Does he have another? So if you have anything that targets him, you got to do a save. Anything else? I guess he will go right there. Smurf Nitla's turn. Those guys are restrained, but he can go right there and make a melee attack against Aerendyl. Does a 14 hit you, Aerendyl? Nine piercing from this war pick that came striking at you. Those guys are blinded. Do they need to do a check for the restrained at the end of their turn? Okay. Okay, and it is DC 13. Okay, use action to break free. The brown one is still restrained, but one of them broke free. Okay. And at the end of their turn, they're not blinded, correct? Okay. Okay, now these guys' turn, they're gonna difficult terrain. Range at Tommy. 22 hits you for 7 piercing. Another one at Tommy. 12 misses. Another one, crossbow at Tommy. Because Tommy is first one around the corner. Does a 14 hit you? 5 piercing. With one arm, do a athletics check. You're forcing somebody to move to a location in 6 seconds, so let's see how well. Sure, you can get them and move them to a spot. Okay, he cannot end his turn in the same space as another. Okay, thank you. Okay. 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 Tommy, your turn. I made a macro for you. Should be in in your macro. It's. I don't think it's on your character sheet. It's on. Let's see. Yeah, I had something neat. Where did it go? Tan bag. Yeah, it's in your macro, and you do have permission to see it. Look in the macros tab. It's called tan bag. Put it in your hotbar. No. In the macro hotbar next to the cogwheel. And on the right side of the page. It's called tan bag. All right, it works. It works now. One is a jackal. Toss it wherever you want. And Okay, it'll react. It's going to react at the end of your turn. Does 7 misses. And Kobold's turn. "22 hits, 7 piercing." Okay. I think um, you would have disadvantage, but it would cancel out because you're firing a ranged weapon within. Sure. I think so. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Are you attacking the one that's blinded? All right. Well, you would have advantage. Just in case of critical. Well, so arcing arrow 18. Ooh, he's not looking too good. Okay. Now it's his turn. So again, he's going to take his big giant crossbow. He sees this big guy in hulking armor. I think he's going to try to hit him. With 2 crossbow shots. All right, so he's going to hit you twice. Are you going to do anything? Artorias, he's going to hit you twice. Are you going to do anything? He's going to hit you twice. Are you going to do anything on your reaction? So your AC will be now 23 on your reaction. So only one of them hits you. You take 16 damage. There we go. And that's his turn. Blixa. The rings? Yeah. You guys should be able to see rings of health. Okay. Damage. Six DC Dex. Oh wow, he fails. Bad. 6 acid. That one dies actually. And then he has to do a dex save also. Save. He makes it, so no damage. Alright, I'm gonna fix that. You guys keep doing that. Okay, go Relexor. If you target Keen Skitch with any kind of targeting spell, you gotta do a save. If you're gonna target the king, you have to do a save if you're doing anything that targets. I said if it targets him, area effects do not count. He has a symbol on his forehead, and it's glowing. Sure. Sure. Okay. Seven. DM is going to have a sympathy and say, I will allow you to use my last inspiration to roll with an advantage. Because I want you to do something. $14 still misses. You make it. I tried. Arendelle, your turn. That's Pathfinder. You just do it at disadvantage. If you're doing a ranged attack and you have an enemy, yeah, anybody at all with the enemy within 5 feet of you. Light property. Your offhand doesn't apply your modifier, your damage modifier. Provoking. He's going to use his reaction to hit you. Does the 20 hit you? 3 piercing. So he doesn't have a reaction. So you get to do what you want to do. Five. It covers a 5-foot square. Two bombs. Yeah, you throw one bomb as an attack action, not two. No. Which one are you hitting? Oh, okay. So a 15 barely hits. So he takes the initial, which actually kills him. And then it splashes, and he has to do a DC. I will go ahead and keep it this way because the guy had exactly 10 health left to kill him. Yeah, both of them would still be alive if you did it the other way. Plus, okay. It is that guy's turn. So he is going to... he sees Artorias and Relexor standing next to each other. So he casts a spell. Normally, you guys have seen this spell before, but it almost twins near when it almost hits the target and it's able to hit two people. So what is your AC right now? It's 23. Yeah, and it's in effect until the end of your next turn. End of your turn. So what is your AC? 23? Okay, so he tried to do a chill touch on you. It missed you, but it hits Relexor for 3 necrotic damage. Actually, I don't know why it only did it once. He's supposed to have another damage die. You take another one because he's supposed to have 2 damage die, not 1. And that's the end of his turn. He's still holding concentration on something. These guys' turn. So only 1 attack, because they're Smurf Nevlin, they can only walk so much. Yeah. Yeah, he can. And a 9 misses Aerendyl. And a 7 misses a Smurf Nevlin. Were Rat's turn. More arrows come flying. This one. Artorias with a AC of 23. Misses. Another one at Artorias. Eight misses. That's the end of their turn. Artorias, it's your turn. Thirteen misses. That would probably be good. Tommy, your turn. Red circle. I don't see a red circle. Wait, he used restraint. He couldn't move on his turn. Yep. 18 hits. And you kill him. 0. Blech. You like barely killed him. It was exact HP he had. Half his movement because he's in difficult terrain. Yeah. Nearest one, right? Okay. Seven misses. Armando. Yeah, there is. You have a Smurf Nevlin. Yeah. $12 misses. Okay. Uh, 19 hits. Okay, and so 13 damage, and he has to do a save. Come on, my game is acting really slow. Okay. The spell still holds. And it's Mr. King's turn. He is obviously going to move away from the jackal, because that would be silly for him to stay there. Yeah. Yeah, it misses. He is going to... Can he see? He can see Aerendyl. So he's going to shoot Aerendyl, because that big armored guy was hard to hit. 2 shots at Aerendyl. Does a 25 hit you? Does a 16 hit you? You take that much damage. You're unconscious? Yeah. Blixa, your turn. Prayer healing, I believe, takes 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, since... Yes. You can always cast a cantrip, even if you used cast spell. If you can't have burned spell slots. Yeah. Yeah. And then use a cantrip. Yes. You mean 7 plus 3? Yeah, it does. Yep. You don't... Go ahead. Nope. Nope. Is that it? Yeah. $21 hits. To whom? Okay. Aerendyl, you're prone. Yep. But you're conscious. Yeah, I know. You got a with disadvantage. AC 5. Okay. So they need to do dex saves. DC 13, I believe. Wow. They all have great decks and they all failed. They have a +5. They have a +5 in their dex saves and they all failed. So they take 5 damage. -5. Provoking attack of opportunity. Uh, 10 misses you. It's that guy's turn. He's gonna go there. He can see Relexor, Kobold. He is going to tell Artorias approach. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Wow. You made the save. Well, anyway, he is going to have a scythe appear right there and try to hit Tommy. A 24 hits you, and you take 8 force damage as a spectral scythe appeared and tried to hit you. Yeah, it does. It's in that square. Smurf Nevlin time. This is just going to move forward a little bit. He doesn't have to provoke anything. He's going to continue trying hitting Aerendyl. Does a 18 hit you? 7 piercing as a war pick try to hit you. Yep. Another one goes right there, tries to attack Relexor. Okay. Does a 18 hit you? You take 10 piercing. You roll max. Right there, a range. Oh, whoops.